Hey, yeah, it's me, Maria Aldrey from GroovyWing.com, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about personal and professional growth. And in this video, I'm going to show you one of my favorite Notion templates yet, because I use it with getting things done methodology and the building a second brain one. And you're gonna love that, because it's all about developing and managing ideas in one place in order to eliminate the pain of getting started. And so if you want to gain momentum and actually complete projects, then keep on watching. If you are new to this channel, then hello, welcome! I'm so happy that you're here. And I also want to tell you that I have another Notion video with another template that has really worked for a lot of people, not only to get things done, but it has sparked inspiration into what can you do with Notion. The possibilities are endless and I love it. And I also talk about getting things done and building a second brain. And to the returning viewers, welcome back! I am so happy that you're here and I hope that you enjoyed this video. So let's dive into Notion. Welcome to this Notion template! Yay! It's so exciting! It's the Content Project Starter template. In here, we want to get clear on what we want to do and we want to go ahead and do it. This Content Project Starter template is something that I created with the help of some methods that I've talked about before. The Getting Things Done method and the Building a Second Brain method. And I just wanted to show you firsthand some of the new things that Notion has. Just in case you haven't checked that out, you can now duplicate pages very easily. So if you want to duplicate this page, go to my website, sign up, and you'll get the link right away. And on top of this page, on the right upper corner, you will see the duplicate button. Now, when we are first here in this template, we're going to see a few things. Also, a very pretty cover that you can change with the help of some stock photos from Unsplash. Let me just show you here quickly. There's a lot of good stuff here. Obviously, they're free and they are very high quality. I recommend. Now, when you are in this project starter, the very first thing that you're going to do besides duplicate it is either do a mind sweep or just dive into developing the projects. If you already know what to do, then go ahead and jump into the
minute 6 and 4 seconds.
And so you will find what to do very easily. But if you don't know what to do, then I recommend you do the GTD, Getting Things Done, mind sweep. I say to do this because this is the best way to get clear on what you want, and this method's idea rests on that of moving those planned tasks and projects out of your mind and putting them down in one place so that you don't have to lose your focus and attention on knowing what to do next. And instead of trying to remember, you already have everything in one place. You will always keep progress on all of the things that you said you wanted to do, and you will be able to keep up with all of your active projects as well. The GTD Mindsweep template is very easy to use. On the first toggle, you will see it's close and very minimal and sleek. You will see this database. It's the project list Mindsweep. In here, you're going to start listing all of the things that are on your mind, on your calendar, your actions that you want to do, the things on your agenda, the notes on your notebooks, the opportunities that you have, everything that you can think of, you kind of list it down. You sit down for, 15 minutes and start writing down everything. Maybe it's you want to write a book, maybe you want to create a website, you want to film a documentary, you want to do a lot of things, but the reality is we don't have the time to accomplish everything. But we can work slowly, step by step. And the best thing about this is that by understanding what we want and why we want the things that we want to do, makes it very easy to just continue and gain momentum. At the very beginning, you will see something like this. You can just delete this and fill it out however you want it. Then it will automatically filter all of the projects that you said there were projects, that they are not a someday maybe thing, and they are not a delegated thing. They have a time frame because a project is something that you will start and finish, and basically this will tell you what to do. You will see a filtered out list, and then we have an idea roughly of all of the projects that we're actively want to continue to work on. Some of them might overlap, but that's okay. And it's okay that it's not pretty. It's okay that it's a little bit vague, because we're going to find even more clarity in the next template. So when you're done and when you have this, you will also see that in the delegated, there are all of the things that you already delegated. And in the someday maybe list are the things that are some days. And so everything is organized in chunks, but it's not cluttery because we are saving everything in toggles. And I love that. After we are done and we know exactly what to do, we are going to find out what is it exactly that we're going to do. Because sometimes we think we want to do something, but instead it's just a big project and we need to break it down. So we're going to click on the Project Developer Template button, and it will give you something like this. Now we can rename the name of our project if you already know what to do. If you don't really know, I recommend that you link your database in the toggle, the one that you already created. So to do that, we can go /link databases. This is the Minesweep that I created earlier, but I want to filter it out again. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So you go filter, add a filter, and then you are going to want all of the projects that have a check mark that they are projects. You are going to filter out the things that are someday maybe, and you're going to filter out the projects that you already delegated. So we are with a new Notion video. I already created this page, so I'm just going to jump on it. I changed the cover, I started filling out the stuff, and now we're going to dive into the content. As you can see, there's a table of contents already made for you, which it's beautiful. Thank you, Notion. And then you can see all of the things, because if you have a very long page, you may want to summarize everything at the top. You are going to be filling out the prompts that are in this template. At the beginning, we are going to find what is it? What do we want to do? Then we want to find out what results do we want from this project. Then we were going to dive into the why we want to do this. Why are these important to us? Because that's the drive that's going to take us to do it. I recommend that you choose 2 main results that you expect to get. For me to be able to record this video, I wanted to, obviously one of the outcomes is publishing it, but also another outcome is getting people into my email list. And to do that, I have to set up certain things like the landing page or the MailChimp form for the email marketing, or update the links or update some things that could make the experience better for the user. But you're also going to break all of the tasks down into the very next action. And that's why it's useful to have a project management type of database as well. You can find it in the tools page. And everything needs to get done at a certain time. So you have the deadline, and you also have status, and you know if it's done, you know how much you worked into it. And also you can change the view of this database. You can change it to more of a Trello or Kanban, as they call it. And then also the calendar view, where you can just visualize more like how many tasks do I have to accomplish today and tomorrow, and so on and so forth. Another tool that I really, really love is the Second Brain library that I created for Tiago, taken from his Building a Second Brain course. We dive into progressive summarization, in which we save resources into our Notion library, but we also want to be experts on the content that we just collected. We just don't want to collect and hoard and just whatever, so it dies there. We want to continue the process of learning. To do that, I created this table in which we can save it by title, give it a quick description so it's easy to find, the link, progress tracking, the theme, and has it been used in this project. And this is filtered by the topics that you may correlate to whatever you're doing. So I just picked film just because, but there may be a lot of different topics that could relate to a specific content. Progressive summarization is a method that's very useful to be a master of your own collection of content that you find online. And for you to be able to find the information that was important to you at the time, and for you to be able to remember, create connections between different ideas. So this is why the second brain library is really useful, because it allows you to do all of that and more. If you want to know more about progressive summarization and building a second brain and all of the things that I'm teaching here, I recommend that you take Tiago's course. He's really great to explain how everything works and all the science behind it. But I am just the one that just puts it to the test and is really, really good. There are other things that you need to keep in mind when you're creating content. You want to know who are you talking to and what you want other people to learn through your content creation. You also want to know your story and how the specific topic relates to you. You want to know where are you going to distribute this content, or who are you going to send it to? Where is this going to go? Is it just going to be a presentation? Is it going to be blog post? Is it going to be a YouTube video? And where is it going to go? And how are you going to share it? How is it going to be promoted? Is it going to be an ad? Is it going to be something else? So this is a very good way to start strategizing your content even more. But finally, we're going into the last stage to actually work on the content. And one of the best ways is using the workflow strategy headings first, although this whole page is based on the workflow strategy headings first from Building a Second Brain by Tiago. He has a bunch of other things. And the good thing about this specific workflow is that you are not intimidated by the scope of the whole project. You are taking things slowly. And by that, you're gaining momentum. You're not just starting with that blank piece of paper. You already kind of have in your mind what is it that you want to say and what is it that you want to do. And when you come to an end in the content, it's kind of easy to start filling out the outline. And perhaps you wanted to add more or less, and it starts getting ugly and messy, and that's great, because then it comes the editing part, and it gets better and better and better. At the beginning, this page, it was only one line. It was just, what do I want to do? And then it became this, because, well, I knew I wanted to talk about Notion, and I knew I wanted to do something that relates to my audience, that like building a second brain, that like the para method, and that love the GTD method as well. So if you like any of those, this is gonna be a mind-blowing thing, because it doesn't feel restraining, it doesn't feel frustrating or intimidating or overwhelming. It feels like you actually want to get to work, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm getting to work and telling you everything. So I hope that you like this template. It's really useful. If you want to have it with all of the tools and with examples that I have, tools that I showed you, then click the link below, remember? So you sign up and get the link for you to copy this template. If you haven't done it already and you want to sign up into Notion, if you found this like super entertaining and you can wait, then click the link in the description and you can get $10 credit in Notion. I really recommend this app because it's minimal, it's flexible, and you can just make it your own. Let me know in the comments below what would you like to see next. Just so you know, I am currently working on an anti-procrastination series and I'm so excited to show you, and I really want it to be very high quality, so I'm taking my time with that. But I also have a bunch of other content out there on my Groovy Wink blog and also on my Twitter and Instagram. You can find all kind of resources. If you want to copy the template that I showed you today, then don't hesitate to click the link in the comment section and in the description to get it. Thanks for watching, and as always, please hit the like button below if you like this video, share with your friends if they like Notion as well, and subscribe to this channel for more information on personal and professional growth coming very, very soon. See you in the next video!